There are many well-known facts about wine in Idaho. We have over 50 wineries, 1,200 plus acres of grapes producing approximately 175,000 cases of wine in any given year, well-draining soils made up of lake bottom sediment and volcanic remnants, and ample water supplies for growing the most amazing grapes. But what interests me, why I have spent a lifetime reviewing Idaho wine books, are the stories about the unique individuals who make up Idaho's wine industry. And there is no more unique story than that of Ted Dawson.
Growing up in Idaho was tough. I never felt like I belonged. Everybody around me had families that worked in Idaho wineries or owned a winery, and, well, in my family, we farmed potatoes. And we drank beer.
Ted Dawson was an outcast, no doubt. He was different. When I began reviewing his new book, I began by digging into his past, and I was shocked. Here was a man, an Idahoan no less, who had managed to spend his entire adult life without ever having even sipped from a glass of wine.
I was 33 when I took my first drink of wine.
Subconsciously, he was rebelling against the establishment. And in Idaho, the establishment is definitely our amazing wine industry.
I saw Idaho wine as something I could never be a part of. I didn't fit the mold. Then things changed for me, in a big way.
As the story goes, Ted Dawson is at the 131st Annual Idaho Hoedown Queen Crowning Barbecue.
At the end of the evening, everyone raises a glass of wine to toast a new hoedown queen. Of course, it was my own tradition to raise a bottle of cold beer.
He doesn't have a beer. He drove a Chevy. The beer is in a cooler in his Ford, which is parked at home next to his tractor. So someone, seeing he is empty-handed, hands him a glass of Chardonnay.
It was delicious. It had a robust flavor that I had never experienced before, a bouquet I had never experienced before.
He does a complete 180. He plows under his potatoes and plants grapes, bulldozes his potato cellars, and puts in a state-of-the-art winery.
I realized that my rebellion against wine was ridiculous.
He even begins to host his own very unique wine tastings. And in doing so, Ted Dawson discovers something he never thought possible.
Idaho wine is for everyone. It is inclusive, not exclusive.
Understanding his past was the only way for me to understand the inspiration for his amazing new book.
Idaho wine pairings for Idaho potatoes.